We're hearing firsthand stories from ICU nurses at Providence Health, which is overwhelmed by a surge in COVID-19 cases. Today, all 4 major hospital systems pleaded with the public to get vaccinated because the vast majority of patients are not. Fox 12's Drew Marine joins us now live and tells us why they say it's so important to get vaccinated. Drew?
They put it simply, the Delta variant is different. They say if someone was infected with the original strain, it might spread to 1 or 2 people. But if they're infected with the Delta variant, it could spread to 5 to 8 people. By getting vaccinated, they say you're not only protecting yourself, but you could help relieve the strain on hospitals too.
My last shift, I was reduced to tears. I get choked up talking about it again, probably because I'm just super frustrated.
ICU nurse Debbie Sanchez is exhausted, and she says many of her colleagues are too, seeing people get sick with a virus that could be prevented.
I helped a young girl get out of a car. She couldn't even walk to the front desk. She was so sick. I asked her what was bringing her in. She said, I'm COVID positive and I can't breathe. I asked her if she'd been vaccinated and she said no. She said, this is the second time I've had COVID. It was the first time in July of last year. And I asked her, what's different about this? What do you think is going on? And she said, I am so much sicker and I think I'm going to die. I'm fearing for my life and I need you to help me.
Stories like this are why All for Oregon, the 4 major hospitals in the Portland area, are asking you to get vaccinated if you can, or they ask if you're unvaccinated to stay home.
And wear your masks indoors in all public spaces, as well as large outdoor venues. Limit large gatherings and stay home if you don't feel well. And if you're unvaccinated, please, please stay home. We are pleading with everyone to get a vaccine. It is the best way you can protect yourself, your family, and our community.
Across the board, these hospitals are being inundated with COVID-19 patients, and a majority of them are unvaccinated. At Kaiser, 85% of their COVID patients are unvaccinated, and 90% of those in the ICU or on ventilators are unvaccinated as well. They say if this keeps up, the outlook for Oregon could be grim. Dr. Peter Graven at OHSU predicts we'll be short 400 to 500 beds statewide by Labor Day.
We are facing a perfect storm right now that has led to overcrowding in our hospitals. And it's due to a combination of delayed care from people not seeking the normal care that they would over the last 18 months, this now surge of COVID due to Delta, and then underlying staffing shortages. And the severity of the surge is magnified in our state because Oregon has fewer beds per 1,000 people than most states in the country.
The chief medical officer at OHSU says not only is getting vaccinated important to protect yourself and others, but says doing so will help reduce the opportunity for more variants of COVID to pop up over time. Live in studio, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.